Hey guys, Ryder here. Well, basically, I just can't sleep, and I, you know, I just started reminiscing on what I used to have back in when I was in elementary, and reminiscing about stuff, and I kind of remember like what my the landscape of gaming it was for me, and just want to share this experience to you guys because I probably never told you guys about this, but I've been a handheld gamer for all of my life, basically, and I was really a huge fan of the Sony PlayStation Portable. And this is just a video of just showing what was my life growing up with a PSP in hand while my friends are, using like their PlayStation 2s, their PlayStation 3s, and all kinds of stuff. You know, but for me, from what I can remember, I actually got a PlayStation Portable back when I was in around the fourth grade. I think it was around my birthday, and my mom actually have this a big box, which she didn't give to me right away. I had to wait, and then lo and behold, I got a PlayStation Portable, the 2000 model, and it was really um, like one of the happiest feelings that you'll get in life. You know, like opening a new console or technically a new handheld for that. During those times, before I got that PlayStation Portable, I was actually playing a lot of my Game Boy Advance. I actually had like three Game Boy Advances in my life. um, it's just that um, it just so happened that whenever my Game Boy Advance is actually getting replaced, it is due something along the lines where the LCD screen is like damaged and stuff. But anyways, I got that, and I'm also going to give you like a background of how the PlayStation Portable scene works in our country. So basically, when the modding scene in the PlayStation Portable was, it was thrown on the wild. Like every single PlayStation Portable is technically hackable. Um, the store actually a local game store that my mom bought my a brand new PlayStation Portable. Again, it was the Madden edition. It was a color blue PlayStation Portable that had Madden 09, I think. So I think it's Madden 09 or Madden 08 or whatever. It's Madden. So basically, I got the PlayStation Portable. I had Madden, and also the video, like a UMD video of Madden. I don't know why, but that's that. And basically, for like a small fee, for like 500 pesos, or basically during this time, it's going to be like around a $10, additional $10. Um, you'll be able to have your a memory card. I think mine was around 8 gigabytes, and what happened is that they uh, they fully modified the system for that fee, and also loaded up my system, like my memory card, with games. Like I was really baffled. Like it came in around 20 games from what I believe that happened. So one of the first games that I played during that time was the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Heroes 1. Yes, that was a thing. And then also I played like Grand Theft Auto Vice City. What else? Most of them are like smaller games. I think no, I think I also had like God of War at the Chains of Olympus, and also the the kid stuff. Like I remember having like Super Collapse 3. I think that is one of the puzzle games that I really enjoyed, and also from what I can remember, I think I had like a Ben 10 game. Kids. If it's for kids, there's gotta be a Ben 10 game, right? And yeah, that was basically my life on that. And then you know, after that, I wanted to expand more on games. So here's another thing. Um, if you go into malls or like small malls, whatever you call that, you'll go there and you'll find at least one stall in particular that will sell you like five PlayStation portable games for like 100 pesos, or during this time currency it's like about $2. I mean, that's a steal, right? Like any game that they have downloaded in their computer, you'll be able to get access for that. That's how piracy works. And that's how rampant it was, especially during the PlayStation Portable's time. And you know, I'm gonna be honest. The PlayStation Portable was very like it's kind of like more popular than Nintendo DS in the Philippines. Well, that's my perception of it. So I have dabbled into that. I got those. One of my favorite series on the PlayStation was the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tag Force games. Basically, it's like it's from the anime, and like the GX and the 5Ds, and basically they just roll out the cards, and you follow the plot line depending on the season of the anime, and it's good. I really love it. I really, really do. Also, shout out to Tekken. Yeah, the Tekken. It was basically like you know, it's being used especially for local play, especially when you're sneaky in your PlayStation Portable. It's cool, and every lunchtime or so, or every free time that you have with your friends, you'll be able to play those Tekken games. I've never been into a lot of them, but whenever I do, I either win or lose, but every time I lose, because I play with casuals who are bottom mashing. You know what I mean? And also, if you want to see Tekken gameplay, I actually made a one-shot playthrough of Tekken in the channel. I'll go ahead and link that in that corner so you can check that out. And also, who can forget about the wrestling games, right? Well, the wrestling games on the PlayStation Portable is one of the best, in my opinion. I know, the wrestling games now are crap, but back then, I never really realized, or I never imagined to have that, uh, you know, a wrestling game, a proper wrestling game, in a portable game console. And my last experience before the SmackDown vs. Raw series was the Survivor Series in Game Boy Advance, and oh my god, it was terrible for me. At least once you try to go back, once you play the SmackDown vs. Raw games, it's terrible. It's it's really not that good. But limitations and stuff. I realize that, but due to the help of the mods, especially during the later days when they stopped making the wrestling games on the PSP. The mod is stepping up, and I had a lot of fun. So shout out to PS Portman and Croco X111, because again those ports, especially Croco's WWE 13 mod, that was the game that I really played a lot. And again, it's the same as the SmackDown versus Raw 2011, just a mod, but it was actually a good mod, and it was playable for the most part. And I tried to recreate some of the modern wrestlers back in that time, up until 2015, I guess, until my PlayStation broke down. Basically, what happened is that the on and off switch was broken. It was loose. Then I'm kind of suspicious with the battery and stuff, and also I don't have my charger anymore. But I can still get that one repaired soon. But you know, games. I'm prioritizing the Switch now, and also, who could forget about some valuable shoutouts to the games, especially Persona 3 Portable. That game is one of the best games that I've ever played in the PlayStation Portable library. Persona 3, yeah, it's kind of getting the flack that that's where the major divide that happened with the Persona community and the Shin Megami Tensei series. But for me, it was actually a good one. I guess that yes, it kind of shifted, but hell, Persona is actually a spin-off of Shin Megami, so why? It's, it's just going to be like that. I love Persona 3 Portable, and basically here's the rundown of how I managed to get a hold of that game. Basically, I had like a friend, like my friend in elementary, and he told me about the game. He gave me some clear data, and then that's where I started off. And I was grateful for that, because if it wasn't for that game, I really wouldn't have like a much deeper connection with him. Which is, I hope you're doing well, man. And I know we don't talk anymore, but yeah, I hope you're doing fine. Anyways, as for the multiplayer is concerned, GTA Liberty City Stories. Oh man, that's one of the best pastimes that I had, especially in high school. Again, with the same friend of mine, and also a schoolmate that we had in high school, was also a big Persona fan, which kind of sad that I really don't have any contacts with him anymore, because you know I really reminisce, especially during those times that I can't sleep at night. I reminisce about these things, and it kind of breaks my heart that I don't have like contacts with them anymore. The last thing I remember from him is from a classmate that I had back in high school, and told that he was affected by a fire, like a major fire in their neighborhood. Uh, the last mention is that he was fine, but I don't see any of his social media accounts anymore speaking up. So yeah, I'm kind of worried about him, and I do hope he's also safe. You know what? And if time comes, if we meet again, don't hesitate to tell me stories, so we can catch up. But anyways, enough of the the more personal stuff. So yeah, basically the games that I played were Yu-Gi-Oh, the Yu-Gi-Oh games, the wrestling games, also the NBA games. Those was great for what it's worth. I only play the general manager mode. I really don't like the my career, especially during those times where it wasn't like how it was now. It's cringier than now, but Back then it was just bare bones, but it's good. But I would prefer being a manager than being like a relieving myself as an NBA player, which is not gonna happen. It's better to manage teams because doing on finances and all of those technical stuff with the teams and stuff. But anyways, and also modded since again it's a modded system emulators, right? Emulators basically had like the PlayStation minis that I had. I played like some of the games like Chrono Trigger and many stuff. Oh, especially the Dragon Ball games, the Dragon Ball on the PlayStation One Final Bout. Oh yeah, I wasn't able to shout out those games yet. Yeah, the Dragon Ball games on the PSP as well. Those were phenomenal, especially the Tenkaichi Tag Team, the last one that they made. Oh, I love that. I really love that because again, it shows the progression of the story, starting from the first episode, like where Piccolo, gave up Gohan, and then up until the Majin Buu saga. It was really one of the best retellies that I had, and like the experience that I have when it comes to the Dragon Ball series as a whole. You know, we do have like new games now, but I still prefer that, and also the Shin Budokai series as well. Those were pretty neat 2D fighting games. Also, I know there was like forgot to mention the Siege game. It was one of the games that I've played that for the multiplayer as well. Really love those. And basically, that's how I played my PlayStation Portable back then. For I think it survived for about 11 years or so, around that time, I think. But anyways, let me know if you have like experiences as well with your PlayStation Portables. Did you had like a favorite game on that, or do you have any recommendations for me? Because again, I'm looking to have my PlayStation Portable to be fixed soon. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching and see you guys next time. Bye for now.